Hey yo, what is up? Welcome back. Happy Monday, and I am Pseudo. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today, and we're going to be showing off some stats and some differences in how this game is balanced tonight. This build is kind of an accident. I actually completely came up with this by accident based on something you guys said, as well as, you know, tooling around in the build editor and just trying to min-max stats and whatnot. But we've been doing a lot of theory crafting on my end, as well as with the help of our community, so shout out to you guys. Hopefully you're all stoked for Spears. Welcome back, Sergio. What's up, guys? We're going to be having sort of the inverse of what we usually do tonight. Usually I promise trivia and then just end up doing RNG giveaways because I'm too enamored with playing the video game, chat. Today we have a whole bunch of trivia, so hopefully you guys have your math hats on, because we're going to be giving away even more gold than usual, because our questions tonight are a little bit harder. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jump in here, hang out, make sure it looks good, sounds good on Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to roll the dice and see if we can play some Cell Dweller, because I have had some success in the past, and Clayton seems to be pretty chill with me playing most of his music. If you don't know who Cell Dweller is, chances are you've heard some stuff by him. His real name is Clayton. Really, really talented artist. He's one of the OG electronic artists in the music industry, and hit him up if you have never heard anything. He produces one album about once a millennia, so hopefully he'll come out with another one when I'm 80. But let's jump into this. Yeah, Elisoni, she knows what's up. But let's jump into this. So I have theory crafted. It should be in the description. I updated both variants of this build. Some stuff that actually doesn't use Defiance stance for once. We'll see how it goes. On the Golem, it's pretty strong, but I kind of wanted to show off some concentration, some healing power scaling on offensive versions of the build. So you guys out there who want to play a support warrior after tactics got touched up, these at least one of these builds is going to be for you. And I actually think it works a little bit better in PvP, although don't quote me. We might jump in there and see how it goes tonight. But yeah, we're going to be streaming a bunch of this. This kind of works on... This build sort of works on the basis of healing power, scaling really, really poorly on some things, and scaling really aggressively on others. Most notably, the staff skills in PvP. Ooh, we have people. Perfect. As well as some of the world versus world skills, including some of the stuff they touched up to tactics. So, we're going in on this. Ah, so close. Do I still have a buddy? I still have a buddy. I got you, buddy. You get a decent amount of resistance, as you can see, just from the strength line with this, so it's pretty sick. Still got to contend with CCs and whatnot, but we'll see how it goes. See if we can catch these people. I doubt it. I kind of showed up late to the party, but we'll see what we can do. This build actually has like 700 healing power in it, which is really insane. Really hard to get healing power stats, chat. It's almost as hard as precision, but not quite. I think they've got that guy on lockdown. See if I can help here. Oh, I get some alacrity. Do some damage that way. Nope. None of my gun saber projectiles get to hit. It's going to be an adventure as well, because I don't usually play with combat stimulant, which is the Blade Sworn heal. But we'll see what we can do. See if I can run in and heal these guys. How do I feel about the current matchup? I have not... Maddie, I get very little time to play during the weekend, so I have not played it, tragically. I'm sorry. I was busy in editing hell on Friday, both for work and for you guys, actually. I have some exciting news. So that video, one of the two I've been kind of threatening in the background, the how do I make money in this game video, is actually done. I finished it up over the weekend, so... Keep sub to the channel if that's your thing. If you want to know how I make, you know, thousands and thousands of gold. I had 26,000 gold when I made it, and I bought a stupid infusion that you can see on my character. It looks lovely, in my opinion. And yeah, if you want to know how I made like 20,000 gold in 1 year of Guild Wars, it was actually way more than that, because I give away like 100 gold every week. So hit that up, you know, smash that subscribe button, even though I don't make any money from this bullshit. It took a buttload of editing too. Maybe I could. Well, you'd have to go into the Eternal Alchemy, Elisoni, to solve Bladesworn. Be all up in there, and then my projectiles would hit stuff. It'd be good. But hey, Janther Wilds releases in like 15 days, which is kind of sick. I actually got off my butt, and even with the the limited preview that we got for all the spears. Warrior spear kind of, in my opinion, being less than desirable, but we'll see how it ends up. Did some theory crafting on Spellbreaker because I think it's, you know, the one thing that's commonly accepted that will kind of be pretty good on. Last time Ocean Bat brought up the okay, I was worried this wasn't a hype song. Don't worry. Still Cell Dweller. We're popping off here. Ocean Bat brought up last time that you can kind of pull people from range with Magebane Tether, and that's true. The thing with that is, though, if you target somebody outside... I asked my friend who tested this a little bit in the beta, and because spear skills are mostly 900 range, especially a lot of the AoE ones are a little bit more than that, if you hit somebody outside the 600 range, it won't apply Magebane Tether to them. So you have to be... Even you have to be really, really careful with your spacing. Ooh, this is good. Try to help my bros here. Get some boons to them. Ow. Pain. They're gonna not group up. See if we can pull them away. Now they're in a little group. This will be great for roaming with like small groups and stuff. Especially on our reset nights and Fridays. Oh god. I am not a small group by myself, tragically. Wish I was. I need a pocket thieves girl. This is the non-lyrics version. Thank you, instrumentals from Cell Dweller. He releases like 40 versions of all of his songs. It's really great, so you can remix them and stuff. Really, really, really talented artist. I love that. I love all my favorite artists. The thing that I've learned is like they have, you know, a bunch of 2-minute demos they didn't end up using, and they're all fire. I will take all of them, please. You know? He's got so many commentary tracks too, and like unreleased like drum kits and stuff. Really cool. How are you guys doing? Oh yeah, Switchback's great. It's on this playlist. See if it plays. The thing is, he made like two albums that are like traditional, you know, sort of Cell Dweller style, and then went on to making just like Circle of Dust, or he bought Circle of Dust and just went on to making like melodic instrumental shit. Even some heavy metal under the Circle of Dust label. He's got like 6 different labels: Scandroid, Cell Dweller, Clayton, Circle of Dust. Again, if you've heard music, you've probably heard this guy before. One of the few people who I think has achieved monumental success in his life who really deserves it. Very, very, very talented person. Am I running the right food, chat? That's the real question here. Let me pull this up in the build editor one sec. I am. That's gross. You want me to come help, Sergio? I'll fight them all. I'll fight them all on my weird healing power Bladesworn build. The genesis of this build follows along with tonight's trivia question, because again, we are giving away more gold tonight for trivia, because the trivia is going to be a little bit harder. So strap in, folks. It's going to be a wild night. If no one gets it, I'll give away some RNG giveaways, because the trivia questions are fairly difficult, I would say, unless you're like a savant on the Guild Wars 2 systems. I had to look up a bunch of stuff, but it's going to be interesting. The genesis of this build, though, came from a little bit of that, and also a little bit of going, hey, wait, they put a healing power amulet that doesn't suck balls in PvP called the Heretic Amulet. So I was like, can I do anything with this? And I still think the answer is no, but we might try that a little bit later. We'll see. We'll see. What's going on over here? Like a mag guy. Is it a thief? Thief. Did you guys see that post on Reddit today of like, why doesn't anyone listen to the Guild Wars 2 forums? And half of the posts are like nerf Willbender, and the other half are like buff Willbender, and the other ones are like don't do anything with Willbender. It's pretty funny. Alright, we'll see how my weird support build does against a Willbender now that we're talking about it. Damage. Gotta kind of run away because he has all the boons in the game. Oh, come on, fight me. Fight me, you coward! Nice. That 4 whiffing there. Solid. He doesn't want to fight. I don't know. People in the forums, dude. Go yell at them. It was funny. What color's mag? Are they red or are they green? I can probably tell from the score. Oh, they're red. Oh, man. It's too funny. I should probably cool it down. I can't fill the entirety of the beginning of the stream, although we've probably scared away all the people who can't tolerate Celdwell already. But welcome if you're new. I'm Pseudo. I do lots of Guild Wars 2 streams Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday. We had our Homestead stream on Friday, which is pretty sick. Like, legitimately, the stream, apart from the dude who works in marketing, who I think is Bog Otter, who should probably know better, but I can't really talk because of all my mic issues. Apart from his mic just being awful, which might have been on the gain end, he might have had nothing to do with it. The stream was really good. So I did my best to EQ that, make it listenable while I was streaming and a little bit after in post, the limited tools on YouTube. But go check that stream out if you want to know what's coming out in Homesteads in a week and change. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm even more excited if we get to fight in the guild halls, but I doubt it. Yeah, I assumed that was like his work set or something else, but what it sounded like from my limited experience working in like DJing and stuff, Maddie, was that he had the gain, or somebody had the gain turned all the way up. Oh, hey dude, what's up? I'll go support if I can ever get out of combat. Yeah, housing isn't like the main reason I'm excited for Janther Wilds, but I'm definitely looking forward to it existing, and it doesn't look bad. I'm glad that somebody else made a post on Reddit that seems to have gotten a little bit more traction, where it was like, hey, I'm kind of disappointed we can't just leave our alts like all over the place and then they stay there when we log out. So maybe that was the main issue I had with it, because I want to kind of like RP my alts. Like, these are the combat ones, these are the nerd ones, these are the ones that enjoy cooking and stuff. So hopefully that would be the one thing I would love for Homesteads. And if they could have like little emotes, like they could fight each other, they could spar. That'd be sick. Because chances are, because of the world versus world buff, I'll end up leaving most of my world versus world alts in there. And it'll, jumping puzzle chess characters will be there, and then you can leave other people other places. It's not bad. 10% reward track's not bad, considering you get, like, what, 5 from the enrichment? It's really not, Ocean Bet. You speak facts. Yeah, we'll do the trivia, first trivia question in 15 minutes. So again, if you're bad at math, I don't know, pull out a calculator in the wiki, because it's going to be a fun time. Because we have some trivia question chat, and it's going to be pretty cool. I also have a couple ideas for like big events I want to throw. I've been hinting at, like, musing about in the darkness. They're going to take a lot more organization and stuff, but I'm pretty excited. So if anyone wants to help out with that, let me know. The vague information I've given you, but it's going to be pretty cool, especially after the launch of Janther Wilds. I'm going to need people like run events, and of course I'll pay them. Whoever wants to like make a stack of Mystic Coins or whatever I end up going with. May not be that much. Probably be the best gold farm you can have in the game. Unless Janther Wilds is like a stack of Mystic Coins every 2 hours or whatever it is. Oh man, I need to get out of combat so I can switch to my staff. I heard a couple of people say Elementalist Spear looked really, or felt really clunky. I really enjoyed it, but I was also playing it on Weaver. So like, Maddie, what do you think since you're playing Catalyst? What do you think of it? I'm very curious about Elementalist players and whatnot. Very clunky. Suspicious. Animations were sick, yeah. Kind of the opposite of Pistol, I guess. Or inverse. I think I scared people away tonight with math. Or my thumbnail wasn't edgy enough. Don't worry, Chad. I have an edgier thumbnail that I was going to change it to. Tempest felt rushed to stack the 5 buff? Interesting. Because you don't have like all the utility skills that are just ammo, I'm assuming. Maybe you could run some of those arcane, like the buffed arcane skills that have ammo on Tempest, if that's the case. Alright, we have another dude, so we can build catapults. While I bait people to try to attach me. Where you want to go, Maddie? Let's go here. Kind of switch it up. Let's, we have blue, so let's go take some red shit, dude. Let's go fuck with mag. What could go wrong? Just spam stuff and send a big attack. I see, I see. Perfect. We got this, dude. Now we got this. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Maddie, run! You're supposed to be running in the opposite direction from me. No! Run away! That guy tried to battle standard me too. That was cool. I'm really curious to try this in PvP. But the reason I titled this stream what I did is healing power is really weird, especially like the scaling on it. Because warrior things tend to be big burst heals, and you can kind of see that reflected on the tooltip. Like bullet catcher heals for like 4,000 or something when it's scaled up. And also incoming healing modifiers aren't always affected on tooltips. So there's this trade on Bladesworn and a couple other things in the game still where it's like you get incoming healing, which is to you, versus outgoing healing, which is to everybody else, boosted by 10%. It used to be on a rune too. It was really strong. And that's not reflected on like most of these tooltips. So this heals for like 4,000 when you push it. This heals because you're shouting at yourself for like 10,000. Like they're big heals. And healing power is really strange because some things are like sort of linear or make sense. Some things are non-existent, like healing signet basically. And then some things are like off the wall crazy, like regen. Because regen has to kind of be a global buff and it can't be really like better for elementalists unless they had a trait for it. I just saw like 10 people run that way. Let's go this way. I'm also really curious if we're going to get a balance patch or a balance patch preview with Janther Wilds. I would imagine they have to do some stuff. But it'll be more like a balance patch light to see where things land. Not anytime soon? Did they say not anytime soon? I mean, they did 3 in a row. I know people are complaining about it, but I also think that's kind of like what I said last time, where people like me got spoiled with it. Where we had literally 3 in a row, and then people were like, we're a balance patch, and we're like, that's not our usual cadence, man. We already did all the pre-Janther Wild stuff. We're ahead this year. Check this out when I press a heal skill, chat. Boons! It's good. Got like five boons on one heal skill push. You also get, and if I double tap it, I get those extra ones. Because I have a Relic of Durability, which I'm trying out. Seems pretty good. Yeah, it's weird because it's usually before the expansion that we get balance patches, so I don't know. I just hope for more better. Alright, Maddie, we gotta take out the guards. Super important. Actually, let's go to the camp. As I slide toward this guard. Sorry, that was a mistake. See if I can heal you with my amazing tactics trait. To a friend. Alright, taking out the guards is way more important, you're right. That wasn't bad, that was like an 18k, or yeah. 1800 heal. Oh, hello. Would like to join? I need to max my masteries before this expansion comes out, chat. Kind of a thing. Like a giant ass Zerg. But ah! Resistance is keeping me alive though. The giant ass Zerg go. They kill Maddie. Oh, Maddie. What is this? Do I know you, person? Don't. Hello. Guy's typing with me in party chat. He thinks I have a keyboard chat. Plays on a keyboard. Weirdos. Maddie, you'll have to translate. Good translation. Getting into heavy metal tonight. Get some, pull it down a little bit, just a little bit. So how the giveaway is going to work tonight, because it's a little bit different, is we're going to do a 25 gold question, and then we're going to do a 100 gold question. Well, we'll go 75. And if you get the 25 gold question right, there's a good chance you can win the 100 gold question as well. But also, it involves math, so we'll see. Good at math, usually, unless it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it is, but I could never do math. That's why when I was studying for it, I knew I had to study like when it wasn't last minute, because it never worked out. There's this guy, Kite City. Fight on Hills, the class. Alright. I retarget too. Weird. I'll like come down here and fight me on not the stupid fucking hill. Nice, Naughty. Only fight on hills. It's like my only underwater build, right? How are you guys doing? What are you working on? Is anyone mashing through the Wizard's Vault for things they didn't finish? Is anyone like me where you didn't max your masteries and you're working on that? Definitely need to do that. I heard it was a little bit easier since Soto finished up, but also it's still like a pain in the butt. So need to carve out some time for that, because mastery level 600's coming, and that's a lot of numbers, chat. Like a few. Here's this tower one. They have archers. I'm gonna drop a catapult just in case anyone has supply. Go back and take that. Is our catapult? It is not. I didn't know you could cat it from back there. Holy crap. Feel free to shoot that, Maddie, if you wanted. What do I work with? You mean like in real life? I don't know. Sometimes I use a hammer. I do web design. I do front-end web and GUI design. Usually for like non-profits and small companies. I have a contract with a non-profit and do independent work. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Kindred spirits. Web developers like rock and freedom. We're good. I mean the freedom to work from home and not talk to people. Oh man. I usually I know C. I haven't used it in a while, but I know C. Did a bunch of that. I know CSS and use that a fair bit for work. Obviously HTML, that keeps changing and it's becoming less and less of a factor. It's mostly style stuff these days. Yeah, it's why we've had a guild website forever, because that was like when I was teaching myself how to do it. And we were like, oh, we need somebody to fix this website. And don't ever use engine, chat. I don't even know if it still exists, but it never should have. It's literally the worst CMS I've ever used, content delivery service. If you have to make a website for like your grandfather or whatever, just make it in Wix or Weebly. And then, you know, if you have to inject code, which you probably won't these days, they're really, really, really good. Probably just do it like through MS Paint and stuff. They've gotten so much better. Engine is literally awful, and everything you try to do in it will be like 1 pixel off. It'll look like trash, or like an entire row off. Saving up? Hell yeah, Sergio. I gotta finish some stuff in the Wizard's Vault. I should probably buy... I have a decent amount of Astral Acclaim, but I should probably buy like the last few things that I need. we need here? Get the Mystic Clovers. Those definitely help me out. Honestly, probably by the Tomes of Knowledge. I'm so gated on Spirit Shards. Yo, OG Maddie for hopping between chats. I also, Silhouette, if you're out there catching the VOD, I watched your video. I know I'm late to the party on how to make gold in Guild Wars 2, the one that's like 6 minutes and change long. It's really good. I really enjoyed that. I don't get a lot of time to watch other Guild Wars 2 content, but it was a very solid video. So in lieu of my suggestion, which everybody here already knows, it's pretty doable. Go watch his video. He's got some stuff, especially if map completion isn't your thing. Really interesting, and the reason I say this build might work a little bit better in PvP is Heretic Amulet isn't in PvE/World vs. World, and I really wish they'd add these stats to PvE somehow, even if they were only available through World vs. World, although, I don't know, people would complain for dumb reasons, I suppose. I think that'd be amazing for build crafting. There's so many stats like Tyrant and Destroyer and Demolisher and Heretic that are really good in PvP. That I'd love equivalents of in World vs. World. Maybe they'd be too powerful since they're the ones people use. I don't know. Struggling to, because the balance is so dissimilar, come up with a stat. Like, there's plenty of stats that would be way too OP in PvP, and we keep seeing that every time they introduce Selly Amulet and stuff. But even with the scaled down percentage stats, struggling to come up with a PvP amulet that would be really overpowered in World vs. World. Maybe Demolisher just because it's a power stat with toughness and everyone would run it for Zerging for like berserkers and stuff, but I doubt it. There's other ways to basically get those stat combinations right now. It's just really inconvenient. Reset this playlist, chat, because as much as I love Killer Instinct, there we go. I want some variety up in here. What are you? You want to fight? Fight me. Yeah, he 180'd. It's not even Sergio. It's Sylvari. Sergio's on my team. I know that. I'm also going to let you guys vote a little bit. And this is an ongoing vote. So I don't imagine people super care or anything, but what should I work on next? Bringing the face cam back or a song ticker? I have limited time to devote to this, but I'd like to get you guys what you want. So if you have a preference, write that in chat, and I'll prioritize one over the other. Hopefully I can get both done by Janther Wilds. Because theoretically I have the capacity to do a face cam now. Song ticker? Alright. Will do. I hate myself too. I really hate my voice. I don't know why you guys show up every week. Listen to this bullshit. I sound like a fucking rat on helium. Alright, trivia time, 1 minute, chat. Get ready. Ooh, you want to fight actually, or are you going to run away again like a tiny baby? Wow, that thing almost died. Evaporated. Sick, I can't cancel this. Alright, good talk. Boons, chat, they're pretty good. Fuck Mag. Anyway, no offense if you're on Mag. Love you, but fuck Mag. Song ticker? Alright, alright, alright. I think I'll not give you a Alacrity real quick, Maddie. It'll be great. That guy running supply? I could do a V. I could. I could also just completely change my voice and be a girl. That'd be good. Be amazing. If I could get what I would legitimately do, if I could either get DJ Backtrack like my Mesmer or this chick, I consider that as a VTuber avatar. There's got to be some site where you could like input designs and whatnot. Dude, Maddie, I don't care about making money with this crap. I've told you that. I might do a Patreon one day just for like builds and stuff, but that's if people want to give, you know, support me or whatnot. I've also been trying to think of like services that I could offer with that. And I was like, well, I could min-max your stats for you once a month. Trying to like think what people would actually care about. Because as much as capitalism wants me to, I don't care about increasing my profits year over year. So I just want to make the best viewing experience for you guys and make cool builds and videos and chill sessions and stuff. And I know that's dumb, and a lot of people tell me that's dumb, and I don't care. Need very specific food for this build. Nice job. I'll drop that over here. Nice job. Nice job. 3v3. You'll have to send me some good ones, nah. You send me some suggestions. I'll get the VTube money going with the kids and the Heelys and the YouTube and the On Fleek. That's true. Maybe I could get some attention for Bladesworn. Hey, the pseudo chick has some good points. Maybe we should fix it. Ah, too many mag, dude. Maddie going on. Going on this thing. Good job, Maddie. Nice. I'm theoretically a support class. Ow. Ow. I want it. Dude. All of the interrupts, you see that? There was like 4 in a row. Oh, they have like 10 people now. Oh, one of them, 2 of them are mesmers. All right. Run, Maddie. Run for the sake of my future non-existent VTuber career. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. All right, chat. Trivia time. You guys ready? Get your math hats on. It's going to be fun. So, the last time, last time we talked, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were talking about, like, how much alacrity do you need to actually cover certain cooldowns and stuff. And there's a recursive mathematical formula that basically comes down to how much you're reducing, and then you need enough alacrity to cover the skill that's that long duration, etc. Because I made a defense discipline build, which lowers your Dragon Trigger cooldown, but also gives you alacrity. And you need enough to cover that. I was actually wrong, is the TLDR, and that build has been updated in the description, but you need way more concentration than I thought. So, chat, here's the first question. In decimal points, not fractions, in decimal points, how much does a sec phone call? All right, well, I'll repeat the question when you get back, Maddie, if you want, but how much does alacrity reduce your cooldowns by? So, exclamation point, that number in chat. So you want to do this in like decimal points. I guess it won't matter because fractions, it should take fractions as well, but it'll be easiest if you do it in decimal points, like to the 10th. Or to the 100th, sorry. Maddie has entered 0.25. This will be for 25 gold. Draw this in like 15 minutes. Be good. Already given you a hint. And the hint that I gave was I was wrong about this. Eddie does all the damage, or this guy does all the damage, this thief. Rifle Spectre, I dig it. Feel like I give him alacrity. How much are his cooldowns reduced by right now, even though he's a thief and it doesn't matter? Out of range. Or shit. I like that these are all 900. My auto attack won't hit this thing. What, a Firebrand and a Reaper? What? Poor people. Now that's the problem. Chat, get some answers in. Or else Maddie's going to win by default. I'll do closest without going over. How much does alacrity reduce your cooldowns by? This is in every game mode. Unless you're a chronomancer and you take the one trait, but we're not counting that right now. Drop some food for this guy. Yeah. Math in this game is wild. I'll say that much. Could try the other build, actually. I have two variations of this. One of them runs arms, and arms is terrible. Let's give it a shot. Need weird, different food for this? My notes. Yeah, I need weird chicken drumsticks for this one. For drumsticks. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm scared. What are we waiting for, Maddie? Did you just realize your entire Guild Wars 2 experience is a lie like I did? I said, you can do it in percentage, you can do it... Like, I'm assuming... Let me rephrase. It should be in the decimal point it reduces it by. So if it's 20, it should be 0.2. If it's 25, it should be 0.25. If it's 33, it should be 0.33. You know, if it's 50, it should be 0.5. You entered correctly, I think. Null has entered 9,001%. Which is a choice, I suppose. Question again, chat, is, and this is for 25 gold, how much does alacrity reduce your skill cooldown by? Reduce. That's fair. Yeah, you'd think that. We own this camp. Probably get supply from it. Let's go. Again, my second hint is math is wild in this game. Or that tooltips are wild. Guys saying we keep outnumbered on every map. I'm like, yep, that's the mag experience. Our tower, too. I'm not used to being in the bottom right. There is a number in the description of the boon. You should read that description, Sergio. That description is a classic ANET fare. I'm proud of you guys, by the way. I'm pretty sure no one went to the wiki to look this up, although that is one of my rules, is you can do that. We'll do this drawing in 5. What's going on with my cat? Oh, I had some heal in there. Oh man, this is right up there, by the way, this question, with the way they originally used to write mesmer tooltips for clones and illusions and stuff. And I was like, why did you write it this way? Oh man. Try to stop this Dolyak against all these guards. That Dolyak's teleporting, classic. Sick. Read the tooltip. All right. I trust that you read the tooltip. Again, the question, if you'd like to get any last-minute entries in. First question of the night, trivia, has to do with how Anet maths and writes things. How much does alacrity reduce your cooldowns by? You want that in a decimal point, or a what is the word? Non-fractional number. Although fractions probably would work. I bought it, probably take it. Just not sure. Throw this just in case we get like the miracle of miracle supplies back. Yeah. 1/5 would also work if you want to enter 20%. You too can enter that if you'd like, Alisoni. More than one person can win. It's okay. I have enough money. I have to take out this dredge shirt because I'm an idiot. I'll tell you guys, if it's like a huge giveaway, I wouldn't give. Like maybe the second one, I won't let 2 people win. It'll be the first person to get it, but we'll see. We'll see. Remember to hydrate, chat. Oh, and thank you to Ponte Vista for following. Appreciate it. Sorry I missed that. Been trying to catch those more. Welcome, dude. Yeah, you have to be followed on Twitch. You just have to exist on YouTube. It's just how the APIs work. But thank you. If you are to enter, you can always follow, enter, unfollow. I have no problem with that. It'd be funny if I started a VTube channel just like mirror streaming this, except with like a VTuber overlay and a voice changer, and it's the exact same content just to see like which one gets more views and stuff. That'd be funny. I might do that. That's the kind of like insane thing I'd do now that I have upload speed ostensibly. Always curious about weird marketing metrics and trends in the human id that is the internet. I'm gonna do it right on the dot. So get your entries in if you want. Have some already. Last chance. Question is, how much does alacrity reduce your cooldowns by? My eye on it. Actually do a cutoff tonight. Alright, so as Powerwolf comes to a crescendo, yes, the answer is 20% or 0.2. So Maddie and Alisoni win 25 gold for our first giveaway. Congrats, guys. I can send Maddie's pretty easily. Alisoni, you'll have to give me a character name or an account name, but thank you. So, alacrity, right? It's really stupid. Or rather, how they wrote the tooltip is really stupid. And I didn't know this. I actually thought it was 25 for the longest time. But the tooltip reads, for alacrity, and similar thing with our second question, reads, increases your cooldown rate by 25%. So that means, basically, chat, that, and I had to figure out how the crap to calculate this, because the formula, like, the explanation's on the wiki, but the formula is not. So it's base number divided by what the number, like, the increase or the decrease is, equals the actual recharge rate factor. It's insane. And again, that comes down to like ANET writing tooltips in the most batshit possible way. Oh, man. But yeah, so if you've ever been wondering, your cooldowns, if you have alacrity, are reduced by 20%, not 25. And that sort of makes sense because you wouldn't ever be able to hit 0 with that formula. So if your cooldowns were increased, or the rate you were increased by, is by 100%, then it would be 1 divided by 2 equals 0.5. So it would be roughly double the cooldown rate. You see this with, and it's like a recursive diminishing return sort of thing. You see this with the mesmer trait as well on chronomancer that gives them enhanced alacrity, where it reads it increases the cooldown rate by 66, but that actually means it goes up to like 50.2% or something. It's insane. Alacrity is a nutty, nutty, nutty boon. So basically what this means for my builds and for the relevance. Hey Dream, what's up? We're doing math. It's exciting. Don't leave. Yeah, it's like 3/4 or something. It's weird. It decreases it by, anyway, go look at the wiki. So basically what this means is this skill right here that says 8 and then it says 7 with discipline, which should itself be like 6.8, but whatever, rating tooltips is hard. It actually means that what you need to fully cover the discipline cooldown with the discipline defense build is 5 3/4 seconds of alacrity. And it's not actually possible to have full alacrity uptime even with 100% boons, boon uptime with the strength defense builds and the ones without discipline in your actual build. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. So alacrity, again, decreases your cooldowns by 20%. And this comes up to a follow-up question, chat, that I had for you guys, because I don't know the answer to this. And when I was looking it up pre the stream, when I was panicking, I was like, oh crap, I actually don't know this. You know how like damage reduction used to be like additive? So if you had like 10% damage reduction and 90% damage reduction, somehow there were certain revenant builds that could actually get to 100% damage reduction, then they changed it to be multiplicative. Just take my word for it. That's a thing that happened in this game. Again, the systems in this game are wild. Is cooldown reduction, I know it's multiplicative now, Medi, but is cooldown reduction additive or multiplicative? Because I'm pretty sure that it's actually additive. There's just like only 3 things that actually affect cooldown reduction in the game, other than like flat, things like lush forest that reduce your cooldown by 1 second, right? So do you guys know, like, is there a thread somewhere that I've missed that's like in my build, not in my building periphery, that would tell me that? Like, is cooldown reduction additive or multiplicative? The only example I can come up with that supports that it's additive is when you have a trait like Forceful Greatsword or something, right? Is our friend dying? Forceful Greatsword or something, right? It decreases your cooldown by 20% on Greatsword. But if you have Alacrity, then your cooldowns, again, get decreased by another 20%. So I think it's additive. Otherwise, it would be, okay, that's a ballista. Ow. Fine. Mag, they're defending everything. I get it. I'm not really sure. But how is it calculated, Maddie? You mean just those traits are different? Oh, can he actually hit this? I didn't think he could actually hit this with any of those. Oh, fuck. Alright, fine. They're sieged up. We'll go elsewhere. A waste of 50 silver. Like, I have no idea. I legitimately don't know. Ooh, are there people? I think there are people. How many people? 4 people? We got this. What could go wrong? What could go wrong, chat? Imagine not being able to catch somebody on a willbender. Oh, did your friends all abandon you? That sucks. They all back there capping that camp? Oh, now they're coming. We gotta finish this quick. Ah, chill. The tie-in to our second question. It's good. It's thematic, chat. It's alright. We died for the theming. Good enough. Run if you can. I want them to kill our thief, bro. Really like his build. Crazy good. I'm actually kind of digging this weird build more. Let's see. Gotta get him down. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, they all started pressuring me. Maybe? Maybe if I get the stomp. Nah. Close. Close, close, close. So, because of the cooldown thing, that's the only, like, thing that, again, would hint that I think it's additive. So, again, theoretically, if you had, like, Alacrity and then Alacrity 2 and then Alacrity 3 and then Alacrity 5, you could actually get to 100% cooldown reduction. But I really don't know. So if anyone else there does know for sure, it affects our second question, but I have calculated both answers, so I'll just pick one if not and go additive or multiplicative. Because this is insane. Like, the stuff I've been learning about how this game systems actually work is insane. For example, chat, this isn't tonight's trivia question. You know what it could be? No, because I'd have to give it to multiple people because this is pretty easy. Does anyone know what the maximum movement speed when you're not on a mountain in this game is? I'll give you a hint. When you're in combat and when you're out of combat, the base speeds are different. When you're out of combat, it's 264, and when you're in combat, the base speed is 210. It doesn't say it does, Ocean Bat, but I'm pretty sure it actually does. Because most things don't actually say they affect it, but most of those, like, this affects incoming healing things actually do work properly. Because they took it off of a rune, and the rune was really good. It was Rune of Earth. There's a lot of, like, the 10% talent, River's Flow, doesn't actually, it won't trigger the flow thing. Like, it won't give you flow on a regen effect, but it will give you the 10%, which is why I'm using this food, which lifesteals on crit, which does actually trigger the flow thing. Does it actually, like, is there a carve out for River's Flow? I'll read on the wiki because I don't usually use the straight. You could be right. It's fine. They're really, really cagey. Yeah, Jay and Kid hit it. Again, not a trivia question, but the maximum movement speed in and out of combat in this game is 400 when you're not on the mount. It's kind of weird. So super speed, you get to it both in combat and out of combat. That's regen effect will not work. No, for under notes, that means for triggering the, like, additional flow, Ocean Bat. Let me demonstrate on this poor deer. So, like, let it hit me. So you see how I'm regenning right there and I'm not gaining additional flow, right? But I did there because I crit. That was from the food. The additional flow isn't triggered off healing signet, but the increased 10%, like, increased healing bonus is. It won't affect barrier, but it will affect, like, things like that. If you ever have I think there's one on NG, there's one on Ellie, I could be wrong. If you ever have any kind of, like, 10% increased incoming healing effectiveness on you, it affects almost every kind of healing that you get. I struggle to think of one that it doesn't actually affect, that it doesn't specifically say that, even though it won't actually say that a lot of the time on the tooltip, because, again, all their tooltips are manual and by hand. There was an old similar carve-out Ocean Bat where, like, really old Sanctuary runes, because they were super overpowered, it was like convert 20% of incoming healing into barrier, which they just reused on Scourge. Thank you, Blood Bank. Super. Why Blood Bank is super overpowered? It's because it not only affects all kinds of healing, the numbers on it are also ridiculous. So, for example, there were runes of Earth that would increase Again, I hope this is the kind of thing you're here for, but build channel, you know, tough. There were runes of earth that would increase incoming healing and effectiveness. Sorry, I gotta catch up with my allies. By 10% flat on everything, and that affected literally everything. And then there was runes of the sanctuary, which would convert 10 or 20% of incoming healing into barrier, and they specifically didn't trigger off of regen effects because it would have been like insane, right? Just to be pulsing barrier on things like healing signet. But that ended up just getting moved over to Scourge, and it not only affects every kind of incoming healing, it's also like 100% or something stupid on Scourge, or 10%, I don't know. But that's why Scourges and Harbinger especially has just like infinite health. Yeah, pretty much. That Harbinger blood bank build. But yeah, we'll do the second trivia question in 3 minutes, and this is for 75 gold. So get your pen and paper out, chat. Oh yeah, and Willbender. If you could buff Willbender again, Anet, if you're listening to this, and nerf Bladesworn, that'd be great. What else sucks right now? If you could just buff Celestial stats, again, I don't think Celestial stats are actually the problem, but they're part of the problem. That'd be great. Just like damage modifiers, like if you could make the Ascended food like 50% instead, that'd be amazing. Especially in World versus World. I hate doing damage. Fight me, mag guy. Ow. Rather a lot of damage. Alright, I'll be over here in a second. Sick. Ooh, he's got an infinite evade build. Sick. I haven't fought one of these yet. Ow. I didn't have Shield Master on chat. That presents us with challenges, I suppose. I gotta make sure I do the little scream at the end of whatever it's called, Line Breaker. Otherwise, you don't get any of the bonus. Love that that perfectly lines up in the timing to like evade all of their bullshit. Thank you for the fight. That was a good fight, Mag Guy. I appreciate it. I'll let you live. Alright, math time, chat. Get your math hat on, your math pants, and your like math underwear. Let's go. So our first question had to do with Alacrity, because again, Alacrity is wild. And Pseudo's been learning about it after like whatever 8 years of using it in raids and stuff. Alacrity reduces your cooldowns by 20% because it reads increases your cooldown rate by 25%. The inverse of Alacrity is of course Chill, or the opposite rather. And Chill reads increases your cooldown rate or effective enemy's cooldown rate by 66%. So, if you have, nice guy, I like this guy's name. All the guys in the game, sick. There's no girls on the internet, chat. Anyway, if you have Alacrity and Chill, and we're going to assume additive cooldown reduction, not multiplicative, additive cooldown reduction. Bonus points if you get both, but additive cooldown reduction. If you have Alacrity and Chill on yourself, how long will it take a 10-second skill to cool down? To the 100th point. And this is for 75 gold. Go. Oh, man. We've been learning about stuff today. It's great. I am evil? I'm okay with that. People want trivia, man. All my trivia questions are so easy usually. And then they're like, oh, I don't want trivia, math's hard. I thought this was really interesting because I've played this game literally forever and never knew this crap. And had to like dig out my brain for this, and I was like, oh man, like what? Wait, huh? Wait, why? Wait. Alacrity's that good? Oh man. You can just enter a guess. Enter a guess. It can't be more than double, and it can't be less than 10. So pick a number in between there with 2 decimal places. Like 15.78 or something. Dude, I had to look all this crap up, and I played this game for 10 years, and I was like, why are the tooltips written like this? That's so effing confusing. Oh, man. Oh, no, our thief bro's dying. I'm actually weirdly liking the arms build. Kind of cool. So we're assuming additive cooldown reductions, right? If you press a skill that normally has a 10-second cooldown and have chill and alacrity on you, how long does the skill take to cool down? Oh, you're good, dude. My chat is always so chill, even if you guys are drunk or, you know, doing whatever. Why I'm doing this crap? I just want to hang out and talk about weird build crap, you know? Otherwise, I'd probably go insane by now. Like I said, half the reason for this channel's existence is just to disseminate my useless game knowledge to the masses. Dan Kid has entered 1.11. A solid guess. Or possible calculation. Bonus points if you got out a pen and paper for this chat. I had to pull up a, like, scrap thing. Every 10 seconds IRL, so only 0.6 cooldown time would be accounted for the skill. I like Maddie logicking it out in chat. This is good. Oh, they're a dredge in this hole. Kill the dredge, chat. Sorry, dredge. Nothing against you. Up, dragon trigger failing once there. I gave up counting it. It was way too many. I have a ton of quickness on this build, but I'm not hating it. It was definitely tankier than the, what was it, tactic strength one, weirdly. Defense is just like, provides you with so much. I'm not even taking a shield master on this version, because it turns out regen is like really good. Final answer. Did you write something with an exclamation point? I don't know if my bot got it. Let me check. You gotta do exclamation point and then your number. And the hint is it's gonna be to the 100th place. So 10th, 100th. 0.75? Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Again, the question is, chat, for 75 gold, it's the best farm in the game. All you gotta do is math. That's easy, right? If you have chill and alacrity on yourself, right? And you press a button, say for example, oh, I don't know, weapon swap on Bladesworn that has a 10-second cooldown. What is the actual cooldown going to be? You have, I'll give you till a little bit extra. Until 10:30 on this one. We'll keep everyone in suspense. Eddie has changed his answer. Sick. I'll do closest as well. Yeah, easy 75 gold, really. You guys have got me doubting my answer. I gotta go back and like change it. Oh man. Might have to go check this. Check my notes. Check the tapes. Get you guys a Vista while I do some math here. We're gonna go Mulan, obviously. Okay, my math is right. Good. Ew! Close, chat. Calm down. Stuck in a loop now. Yeah, it's a weird formula. Again, I said it at the beginning, but it's like base cooldown divided by what it turns into equals the rate. It's really strange. And then you have to like reverse solve for X and then use X in the formula. It's really effing weird. Try to help my bro. Bro. Oh, we dropping frames, chat. There go the frames. The math is too powerful, chat. Where are my frames? I'm not running anything else. I'm not confident at all. Well, it's okay. Neither am I. And again, if someone is a mathematician out there and you can prove... This is your time to Reddit me, chat. Prove me wrong. Show your work. I'll show my work and then we can argue about it and I'll end up giving everyone gold probably. Be fun. I'll like attack this cannon. Irritate mag. Where are my frames for real? So yeah, it's the total amount of the total cooldown for the 10-second skill. Oh man. We're just saying assuming it's additive, Maddie. Assume it's additive and then you can change your answer. Because I didn't go into the game to like measure it. Yeah, it's still 10:30, so you got time. We're assuming that it's additive for this question. I have what I wrote down for multiplicative as well. So I did calculate that out. I got bored of killing this cannon with me. Understandable. I think there's a mag zerg in there. I think that's causing all the lag. Dang it, life stole him. I like this thief, dude. Need more friends who are thieves. Dude, he does damage. This guy does, like, damage, dude. Shit. 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 God, that Signet has such a long cast time. Oh no, my thief bro died. I don't think they were killing him. I'm sorry, man. Whispering me. Yeah, it's pretty good. Brain pain is overpowered. There's so many. I wish I had my like weird drumstick food thing. Yeah, I had to like pull out the calculator and the scrapbook and like the everything for this. It was good. It was good. Oh, exactly. Exactly. I feel like they, you know how they do all these like weird carve outs for warriors so that they can nerf it in weird ways? Like, you know, it doesn't restore the full amount of flow for alacrity or energy. Oh, what's it called? Adrenaline traits. It only restores like a little bit. I feel like they need to do a different thing for like renewed focus. Don't worry, we'll do the drawing in like 17 minutes. Gotta compliment this thief guy's like build. It's too cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what I got. A little bit. We got some entries. Again, question chat. If you have alacrity and chill on you for the full amount of time, what will your cooldown be of a skill that normally has a 10-second cooldown? We're assuming that cooldown reduction in this game is additive, so theoretically with enough modifiers you would be able to get to 100% reduction. Because as far as I can tell, that's how it works with like traits, weapon traits, but could be wrong again. I'd love some definitive proof or some threads, but I couldn't find anything. Final answer, and I'm ready to argue sick. I'm ready to argue too, and lose. And I also don't really care. See, this is good engagement bait, Maddie. Because if you argue with me, it just ends up being this long chat. I could just think you're right and just be baiting you guys. That's what I should do. I got all these good ideas, chat. VTuber, bait my chat. Milk you guys for money, even though I don't give a shit about that. Oh man, I'd be a great streamer. Alacrity's pretty good. Alacrity's pretty good. So alacrity, in case you missed the first question drill. Our first question was, how much does alacrity actually reduce your skills by? And it's 20%. The tooltip reads that it increases the cooldown recharge rate by 25%, or by something if you're on a chronomancer. I think it's up to 66 or 50 or something insane if you have that one trait. The problem with that is that's multiplicative and this game is weird. So that actually means that its actual value or base value divided by actual value equals the rate. So whatever, you know, 1 divided by something equals 1.25. And then you solve for x. So it's all of that with 2 steps. I could go into the raid Terry test and just test it. That's true. So so we're assuming that it's additive again. I don't know if that affects your answer. Let's test this bitch. I'm not gonna change the question, but Ocean Bat's right. I actually could have just gone into raid training and tested alacrity. Let's get this going here. Oh. Okay. Yes, it effectively reduces your cooldown rate by 20%. And then if you have the improved alacrity trait, for example, in Chronomancer, which let me find it so I don't missay it, it decreases the rate by even less. Guild Wars 2 improved pretty like mathematically. Improved alacrity, the rate goes up to 50%, so that actually means it decreases the rate by like 40% or something. Because again, it's 1 divided by what it would turn into equals 1.5. Yeah, this game is wild. Yeah, it's insane, and that's why this is tonight's trivia question, also why it's worth way more gold. Ocean Bat's not wrong, though. Do I have any skills that are actually 10-second cooldowns? Give me a warrior skill. It's a 10-second cooldown, chat. Help potato. Is there anything? Is there something on Greatsword? 8, 16, 12. God damn it. This, if I didn't have it, trade it. Nope. Fuck. Respawn my previous goal. Just spawn the goal. Spawn the goal. Yeah, Leaf of Faith on guards 10. That's true. I can switch to a guardian. Literally probably none of the utility skills. 30, no way. None of this is gonna be. Fudge! Hold please, go into guardian. I actually have one. I know it's weird. Learning today, chat. I'll learn together. And I'll be wrong and give a bunch of people money. What's Leaf of Faith? Is that Greatsword? I haven't guardianed in a long time. Leaf of Faith is not 10. Oh, it is in PV. Alright. Hang on. Hold, please. Wow. 5-second difference. Jesus. Competitive. Wild. So basically it's going to come down to it because I have the decimal places on my tooltips. If we see, because everything's going to be really hard. Oh no, I don't have it on. I need to see turn that on. So there's funky combat options as well. Let's find this. Control options, general settings, show. Where is it? Skill recharge. And then where's the one that says show like fractional skill recharge? What's this? Weird. Good song. Ocean floaters, disable inventory. What a weird option. Cursor contrast. Where is it? There is one for fractional or like decimal plays for cooldown, right? I didn't hallucinate that after I took a bunch of acid one day. Maybe I did. Huh. Nobody knows. It's a mystery. Because there's skill recharge, and then I thought there was a way to actually change this. Game clock, content guide. Is it under something else? Combat, maybe. Nope. Nope. Okay, I give up. That's insane. Maybe graphics options. Nope. Definitely not under controls, right? Okay, I have no idea, guys. Oh, shout out. I'm also going to export my controls so that people can just grab my Xpatter profile and use it. and hook it up on a controller? I have no idea. So I have no idea how we're going to test this, but give it a shot. I thought there was a way to have fractional cooldowns. If that's true, it should be 8. I mean, without the greatsword trade, it should be 8. Especially since the wiki says that, so you might just be counting wrong. Yeah. Change up my build here real quick. Sure I'm in the right thing. I learned a skill. That's so good. Right. Adjust golem. Back. Please spawn golem. Alright, cool. Exactly. Add boons. And if you don't know, guesses are accepted. We're doing closest without going over. Or we'll just do closest this time. So, alacrity. Why does it say leap of... Oh, because I have it traded or something? That's no good. I must have it traded. I just have to remember to actually change this back. Like this guy. 8. Good. Sick. Oh, it doesn't go on cooldown until it actually stops casting. Alright. Count with me, chat. My Mississippi's are way too slow. I got about 8 though. Switch it up to this, and I should have that traded. Count again, and it should be either 6 or 6.4, and there's really no way to tell. Yeah, there's no way I can tell on that. If someone can find the fractional cooldown option thing, let me know. Otherwise, I really have no way to test this. Basically, the only way that we could see is if it set to like displays a fraction or something like that, but is what it is. Oh man, learning today. Oof. Still have time to enter. We only have like 4 entries, 5 entries, 5 entries. What is the assuming that the reduction is mathematical and additive, what is the cooldown going to be if you have alacrity and chill on you? You have to be followed on YouTube. You don't have to be followed on Twitch to enter. Just exclamation point that to the, let's go 100th. 10th 100th. Yeah. 2 decimal places. I think it'll be 11. Type exclamation point 11. I think it'll be 26 for some reason. Type exclamation point 26 seconds. Or just 26. Do that drawing in 5 minutes. And again, I'm not the best at math, so I could have gotten this wrong. But I'm really interested to think what you guys think. Trying to see who's on what right now. Sergio and Jay and Kid have 13.20 or 28. Maddie has 11.6 or 76. Alisoni has 16.95. I have some older answers that people have changed. Thick. There you go. Testing things. Nah, he's in Drizzlewood. That's fair. The math broken, chat. Send help. You have a 12.25. And if no one gets the number I came up with or the number that we we as a group agree is going to be the answer, I will give whoever gets closest. I'll give you both 75 gold. You know what? I like being poor. It's fine. Well, it's a lot of money. Depends on how many people get it right, I guess. We'll see, we'll see. A lot of people, we might have to do like 50 each or something. Let's get this going. Thief even has stacks. He's the proest of the prospectors. Oh, Spectre Man, where are you? He like deep in enemy territory. He's a thief, he's fine though. And again, we're assuming additive, not multiplicative rules. Yeah, this broke my brain when I found out, chat, so don't feel bad. Finding out the game you've been playing 11 years is a lie. Always a fun experience. Guild Wars 2 is always a roller coaster. I really like crap like this, though, so I don't know. If people like this kind of thing, like weird build systems integration questions, I'll see if I can come up with more. But I know I can get them wrong as well, which, you know, isn't the best feeling in the world, but I have a number written down, so we'll see what people think. Maddie's all ready to argue. I dig it, though. That's why I'd love to get a hold of Cal or somebody to just be like, how does this crap work, you know? Is this additive or multiplicative? What's going on here? Cards have infinity health, dude. Here's the 3. That makes sense. What I should be doing is running around popping the healing signet. I forgot that. Not in combat like I did there, but just for the passive buff. We got 1 minute. Any last minute entries? Everyone's brain broken. I think I broke the chat. All right, guys, you ready? We're gonna do this drawing. So there are a couple people who got extremely close. There are a couple people also that got what I would say. Ocean Bath got one in. Good shit. Let me pull up the page for chill and double check this here. So again, unless my math is completely off, and we can argue about this, and then I'll, I don't know, give everybody money or something. What I got, if it was additive, would be 14.10 seconds. 2 people got the multiplicative number that I got. So again, I'm not sure about this, but Jay and Kid and Sergio both got the number that I got if it was multiplicative, which is 13.28. How you get that, and I really should have brought up a Microsoft Paint document for this, is you take the reduction of that you get from... Right, that's kind of, well, what I did, Maddie, and again, I could be completely wrong, wouldn't that be... No, it would be, so it would be 10 divided by, no, that's not how I did it. So again, alacrity pulls your skills by, and again, I could be completely wrong about this, and then I don't know, we'll do an RNG question or something. Alacrity cools your skills down by 20%, right? So a 10-second skill will be 8 seconds. That's 2 seconds off. Chill increases the cooldown rate by 66%. So what is it? 1 divided by 1.6 equals a rate of 0.625. So that chunks it up to 10 or 16. Right, it's 40%-ish. I don't know if Maddie's... So it's approximately 40% or increased rate based on the way they wrote it. Let me check the chill wiki. Hang on. So, because then I could be wrong and Maddie could be right. I wasn't sure if the recharge... I thought the recharge rate was 66, because then somebody else might be right. This is why I like this crap. Because, like, I'm not 100% sure either. No, move 60%. Okay, and reduce skill recharge 44%. No. So decrease in skill... No, skill cooldown is increased by 66%. So it does... Mathematically, it's 1 divided by 1.66, which gives you a factor of 0.625. So it should be the two factors, like the reduced factor. So it gives you, what is it? 1 divided by 1.25. That gives you a reduction of 2 seconds. And then 1.625 times 10 minus 2. Yeah, so it's 14.25 seconds. According to my math, because it's the amount, additive amount, alacrity decreases it minus the amount that chill increases it. I'm pretty sure it's 14.25, Maddie. And that's if it's additive. If it's multiplicative, then you take the two reductions, multiply them together, and hit that on, like, you know, the positive or negative version of whatever alacrity is, multiply that with chill, and then you get the 13.28 that a couple other people got in chat. Yeah, you are on the right track, but it's like it's the nuttiest formula, and this is why I wanted to do this trivia question, because chill and alacrity do not work how people think. And I had to think about this literally for like 2 hours the other night, and I was like, what is going on? So Jan, Kid, and Sergio, you guys have won. Congrats. Because it was only 2 people, I'll send you each 75 gold. I have Sergio, so Jan, Kid, give me a name. I will give you money. But yeah, this stuff is wild, dude. And again, this is why I was like, when ArenaNet started writing tooltips and stuff, it was so strange to me, because they used to have like illusions or clones, and then clones are illusions, and they wouldn't label them right. And it's, oh man, nothing works how you think. But again, you guys had the multiplicative number that I got, which would be multiplying the two, like the inverse of the alacrity rate, or the 1 minus 0.8 times chill. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Or no, it would be 0.8 times 0.66 times 10. So that would be the, yeah. All right. I'm done with this. My brain hurts. Congrats, guys. Again, we do trivia, not this hard, usually Mondays or Wednesdays whenever I can stream. So if this is your thing, hit us up. And I may have gotten it wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments. Come onto my stream and tell me, you know, you're a actuary. That I got it wrong, and then explain to me. But like, this is the nearest I could come up with for additive reduction of cooldown. I almost sent you no money. I apologize. May have to start saving it, but I wanted to do a little bit of a sizable giveaway before we ramp up to Janther Wilds for the people who hang out. But yeah, this stuff's crazy town. I did not know. Yeah, like, math always hurts my brain, but thankfully we can just hang out and chill for the rest of the night. I'm sure there'll be people arguing in the comments. It'll be great. I'm usually wrong about this stuff anyway, so yeah, or drink. That's fine. You know, It's only drinking. You're only an alcoholic if you drink alone. Anyway, yeah. So near as I can tell, it's like 14 and some change. But that also means that like chill is wild. Like chill is crazy strong, chat. Think about that. If you have alacrity, which is supposed to be literally the counter of chill, and this is probably also why alacrity started out increasing your skill cooldown by 66%, and then they reeled that back, or increasing your skill cooldown rate by 66%, which isn't even as good as chill still. Like plus 66% is still less than, like recharge rate is still less than increasing it by 66, I'm pretty sure. Because again, you can never get to 0. And it's recursive how much it actually increases or decreases. Yeah, chill is crazy good in today's Guild Wars 2. This is why after talking about this so much, like I've been starting to want just like sigils and runes. You know how there's that one Svanir rune where it just basically means that you can't have chill on you. It's like minus 66% chill duration or something. I kind of want just like runes or sigils like that that specifically cleanse chill or specifically cleanse poison or whatever, you know, isn't good on your build. You know what I mean? Like there's the sigil of escape that has a longer cooldown in PvP. Stuff like that. But yeah, the math in this game, like healing power and concentration and alacrity and everything that goes into it is like wild, dude. I know I've said that a bunch, but it really is. And so many people like get this stuff wrong. Like I think about how much we had to think about this, and this is why like actually balancing this game is a nightmare. Demon Queen Relic isn't as good as people think, Maddie. Or Alisoni. It's good. It's really good, but it only increases the effectiveness. I don't know if they changed it on the tooltip, but it increases the effectiveness of poison up to 50% so that it basically makes the healing. So if you were going to heal for 200, you heal for 100 instead of 160, 100 and whatever it is, 40 something, like minus 66. So it'd be 134. Like Demon Queen isn't as good as it originally said on the tooltip, because if it decreased your cooldown like the 50, it was like 50 plus 33, that would be insane. But Demon Queen is still really good because poison is still really good. Like poison and chill these days, when, and this kind of ties into the healing power stream that we're doing tonight, is the Guild Wars 2 devs, and this is the way I started thinking about it, have sort of started likening this game a lot in their streams to a fighting game. The thing that you don't have in a lot of fighting games, though, is passive regen or a heal button. Granted, there's lots of characters that get gray health like barrier regen, or can regen, you know, their health by hitting other characters and stuff like that, or just that have outright heals on certain conditions. But it's not like as ubiquitous a mechanic across fighting games. So I was looking at it after realizing all of this alacrity crap and being like, okay, so is healing power just like stupid in Guild Wars 2 and PvP, right? And there's some wild scaling on it too. But the TLDR on the healing power thing and the kind of capstone to the debate of tonight's stream is healing power overpowered. And it's like, not only if you're in a group, because it affects outgoing. So it's like, you know, plus healing times 5, because it's all balanced around like single person engagements and balance and whatnot. If you're just by yourself, healing power is like okay. So it is what it is. Oh, my ally died. Not as good as my thief bro is roaming with. Tragic. Truly tragic, chat. Healing power's good in groups, obviously. That's why it's a support stat. Duh. But there's also some wacky healing power scaling on stuff like yourself with tactics and shouts and stuff like burst heals. The really good things are the percentage modifiers, both on incoming and outgoing. So generally in Guild Wars 2, what I've found, especially lately through testing ferocity, is A, power trumps ferocity in almost every situation. B, damage and healing modifiers trump, you know, or beat out power modifiers or healing modifiers whenever they're available. So if you have the option of taking something like River's Flow or Earth Runes back in the day or something like that, do it, because more healing power isn't going to be as good. But that's, again, a general rule. It's not an absolute by any means. Oh, God. Thank you, video game. I appreciate that. I am super effing dead. Can I deselect this gate ever? No, I'm just targeting the wall now. Sick. Thanks for letting me get away, enemy Zerg. Demon Queen's good in Zerg because of revive utilities work by healing down. So yeah, it removes. Yep. The really good part of Demon Queen, and this is, I was messaging Captain Crepface has like this vendetta. You know, everybody's got a vendetta against certain things that they have trouble fighting or think are ruining balance, and that's fair because different perspectives are healthy and good. But he really doesn't like one-shot Mace Berserker because it's hamstringing the rest of Berserker's balance, which I, as a Bladesworn player, I completely get. But he really doesn't like a Keem Relic. And they already did nerf it in PvP once. And I still maintain that even in high-level plat matches, Demon Queen is better than a Keem because the cooldown is lower, and it's a condition you don't normally get on Berserker, and poison is really effing strong because it's basically negative healing your opponent has, or more damage you do. If it was on something like an Untamed that already has access to poison, maybe not so much. But yeah, Demon Queen, like you said, inappropriate innuendo, is really strong in Zergs because things like, you know, Battle Standard heal for a flat amount, and then if they have poison on them, you know, even if they go into down state and you apply poison to it, it's not going to revive that person. So, or if you have poison on the person that used Battle Standard, rather. Math, chat. Whew! It's what's for breakfast. Good song. Gonna skip it. All right. There we go. My brain hurts. Anyone else tired? I have like 20 people unsubscribed because of all the math. It's okay though. So yeah, I put both variants of this build in the description if you're following along with the class. We have an arms defense variant. We have a strength tactics variant. I think the strength tactics variant probably be a lot better in PvP, where it's harder to get things like healing power. But again, we could actually test that out. You still need some toughness because of the power meta. But hopefully we get more news as far as the like balance patches, ETA, and Janthier Wilds coming this week. So stay tuned for that. It'll be fun. And I know I've had a lot of people request balance podcasts as well. So I reached out to RSQ, and I have good news for you. He said, yes, probably TM. So we'll be recording one of those, and it'll probably go up over the weekend or something. Sangria isn't real alcohol. You'll be fine, Maddie. What could go wrong? Speaking of which, hydrate, chat. Alcohol isn't hydration, though. Although really, neither is caffeine. Ooh. You want a secret, chat? Another one of my weird neuroscience tips. If you don't want to get a hangover, even if you're one of the people that do, like 20% of the population don't or something, drink a bunch of water before you go out. And then you'll be fine. Usually drink almost as much as you want. Ooh, a mini Zerg. We never have those. I'm really curious. Do you guys know, did I hallucinate that option where it was like, you know, show fractional recharge rate or something? Or decimal place? I swear to God that was an option in this game. I can't find it, though. Maybe it's like the Veil Guardian green dude doing the green mechanic. Just like gaslit myself on it. Although gaslighting isn't real. We have 2 votes as well for the song ticker, so I will work on that. Means I'll have to make sure all of my playlists are in order as well. It's not just like Cell Dweller Song 1. I got a bunch of his music as like part of a batch download, and none of it's labeled correctly. For the fractional stuff, I don't ever run add-ons, so no. I thought I saw it on like Snowcrows. Maybe they did. That's possible. Google doesn't think. Well, thank you for checking. I appreciate it. I couldn't find it. Could have. Again, I'm pretty stupid, so. I'm proud of you guys, though. You got very close with the math nonsense. That was pretty sick. Possibly correct. Again, I could have been wrong, but that's how I got it. Yeah, math in this game is like nutty. Jumped on me. It was a Willbender, I was right. Like I saw the Willbender animation. How many mag people is it gonna take to come kill me? Like 10? 6? More than even has shown up on here. How many was this? 1, 2, 3. There's another one over there. 4. I want to take this into PvP though. I mean, it's consistent. It's just written like the weirdest way possible, Maddie. I guess if you mean consistently inconsistent like that, yeah. It's a hashtag ANET thing, like Turbo Edition. Oh, and PSA if you missed it, chat. I did finish editing the How I Make Gold in this game video, so that'll probably be up next week. The Patreon if you want it early, which doesn't exist. That's what I could do. Do early Patreon videos like that, give you guys some time to make all the money. Although I tell everybody all my secrets anyway, I don't know. Oh god. I didn't make the tiny jump. Really tragic. Which is weird, right? It's weird for video games to have horrible tooltips, because you'd think they could just, like, use what's behind the scenes, but no, they're all, like, manual. Your math is... Yeah, exactly. That's what I did the first time as well, Alisoni, for the math. Because I was like, okay, well, if I take the rates and subtract them, and I was like, no, that's not order of operations correct, so I had to redo it. Well, WoW also has, like, what, 4,000 people working on it? Oh, yeah, that's actually a fair point, though, Innuendo. Is when we were playing Lost Ark, literally some of the gestures were translated wrong, like, that you had to do to get through the story. So it would be, like, grin, and then the actual gesture you had to do at this point would be, like, laugh or whatever. But it was, like, Amazon translations. So it was just... What? And there was literally an emote for both, like grin and laugh, and it was just like saying the wrong one. It was okay. It's a lot better now, apparently, because they've made it more like playable for the US market, Maddie, and less grindy. I would say don't buy the like $100 edition, which is what I did, because all my friends were like, oh yeah, this is going to be the MMO we die in. And I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. That was a waste of $100. It wasn't bad. It's more Diablo than an MMO, I would say. It's really, really, really hard into the like Diablo side, but it's, you know, it doesn't mean it's bad. Different. I like the fashion in this game way better, but there's way more customization options. Ronin Liberty looks good. It just looks like kind of pay to win as well, so see. Yeah, it could be a culture of the design studio as far as tooltip accuracy. That's true. Beat you a Scourge. Fight you in the camp. Sword Scourge, I kind of dig it. To be fair, I switched back to the defense discipline build because I wanted to see how it compares. Guild Wars 2 does have a soul. It's a decent point. You guys gonna fight me or what? Like, stay in this camp? Tiny babies. Tiny babies, got it. I like this guy's disabled build. Pretty strong. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Funny Ellie. Again. Oh, you're getting targeted by everything now. I can heal you. Pull some stuff off you. There's a second Ellie, sick. Guide, sir. Yeah, they have like 3 people here. I am in the tree? That was a weird animation where the game decided what to do. See how far they want to chase me. Ah, I'm chilled forever. We just talked about this. Oh man, thank God chill doesn't decrease the movement speed of your skills anymore. How many mag is it gonna take? Oh man, they give up. It's kind of sad. Come on, guys. Go. Like 8 of you. Oh, I love this crap. What a fun server to fight. Stupid of you. Oh, that guy shouldn't have gotten off his cat. Oops. Oh man. Oh Lord. I love this crap. Green and home keep. Alright, I'll come help. Oh, what was that, like 8 people chasing me? Oh man. Can't do damage to him. Bladesworn doesn't do damage. It's fun though. Wanna fight? Fight thief man? No? Alright. enough, I suppose. Cool. Oh, man. What's up with the server, dude? Ah, it's a 1v1. I don't want that. A thief player. Ow. It's a long days, dude. Ah, he got me. That was good. That was a good burst he lined up. Ah. The shortcut back to fight these green people, though. Sick. Switch back to my support build. It's been a fun night of math and testing builds and stuff. I'm really curious to put together a heretic amulet build and see how this does, especially before thief like spear stuff comes out, rather. On Janther release in 15 days. But yeah. Back to builds. Which one was it, Maddie? This one? Yeah, this one. I want to like combat stimulant, but it's not giving me very much value. Maybe it would give me more value in PvP. Unclear, I suppose. We drive them out? Where are they? See no green. I've been lied to. Misinformation. Both green and red. Sick. I kind of do wish there was just like an alliance you could spec into if you had like 20 people or less in your guild, where you could just like do roaming. That'd be kind of cool, right? Just like all the Ronin and stuff. Here, Maddie, let me give you some food. What do you want? Food. Oh, stuff's going down. Ow. Ooh, ow. Ooh, ow. That's like, what? 3 different flavors of thief? No dragon hunter? Alright, alright, alright. Not a support build yet. Lower Zergan, going back to the other one. Ooh. I really want to try to make a healing power stat overpowered, though. So I'm going to keep working on it. The warrior has some stuff that scales real well off healing power and some stuff that scales real poorly. So we'll see what we can do. Dang, he ate my food. I didn't think you could do that. Jesus Christ, dog. This is so much burst. What was that? Two thieves. 2 thieves. Oh my god. 2 thieves and a willbender. Man. Now I get why people are mad that they're like fighting mag, dude. They can't literally even play the game. Yeah, no worries, Maddie. Have a good night. I wouldn't want to play against this nonsense either, but I'm having fun. Oh, Jesus. Mag, Thief, Zerker, Coordinated Burst. How fun, right? Oh. We're in tier something. If that's mag, then yeah. Oop, didn't make the jump. Not as good as sword. Yeah, math's exhausting. Yeah, then we're tier 1. Fighting them. Won't be for long, thankfully. But, shout out to Hall of Judgment for holding their own against this nonsense. Pretty rough. I'm super excited for Janther Wilds and more, honestly, just more balance patches and spear releases and stuff, even if I'm locked into Spellbreaker jail. Oh, almost definitely. 2,000 to 4,000? I mean, we'll see, right? So, we'll see. Funny is somehow my guild or server or whatever it is always ends up in tier 1. It was Sea of Sorrows where we were just no CX server, and it's just where they placed us this time, so the guild's not that big. Shout out, like, if you want to join, let me know. Anyone out there, just got one real easy rule, no political or religious stuff in guild chat, but like, video games are for fun. It's always been pretty sick. Like, we have some really cool people. Yeah, the lore related to Guild Wars 1 as well. Because I wasn't a huge Guild Wars 1 nerd, but the bits I hear of it, like as far as the lore goes, are really cool. And I kind of want to get my friends who, you know, are old and crotchety and have wives and kids and stuff to come back and explain all the lore to me. I think that would be awesome. Because I enjoy my little lore playthroughs, even though this is largely a build channel. I think they're really fun. Whenever I'm like peripherally interacted with the lore and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people have Guam. I think it's funny that they keep accidentally giving that out, and then occasionally they'll give you like mails like, "Hey, we took this title away from you because you didn't deserve it." Hey, at least mag's only one thing now, Sergio. All right. Okay. I just wish there was somebody who could like give mag a run for their money, you know? Capitalism's fine if there's competitors. It's just that everyone wants to pile onto the one server that just like bullies everybody else. And I guess that's a way to play video games. I don't know. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for cool builds and math. Killing these catapults extremely slowly, chat, because they don't have boons. I've started running Destruction of the Empowered because I think it's actually pretty overpowered, but the problem with that is you have really limited Condi Cleanse usually. So, 36% damage from one trait that's not a Grandmaster is kind of insane. Helps you deal with Harbinger nonsense. Leave these for somebody else. Grab this camp and maybe jump into PvP/call it. Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. More chill hangouts. Maybe get some news tomorrow since it's Guild Wars 2 News Day or Guild Wars Tuesday. Be kind of exciting. Get some more info on like this stuff we're gonna get with Janther Wilds. Maybe some new food. That'd be cool. I hope they put more Ascended food in the game. Because especially after theory crafting on with so many weird foods, I'd really like a 150 Ascended food precision. With like the Ascended food buffs and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. Oh, thanks for joining though. This has been a night of fun, night of math. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Pseudo, back on Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9. Look out for the video on how I make all my gold in the game, if nothing sooner on the channel as far as videos go. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have fun in Janther Wilds. And I hope you're staying cool going into end of summer here. So stay chill, and I will see you guys in Tyria. Peace out. Have a good one.